Some big breaking news which is coming, a massive controversy coming in from Karnataka which has broken out in the state. Well, there are temples in Mangaluru which have put up posters barring Muslim traders from participating in the temple fair. Well, the posters say that those who disrespect the constitution and the law of the land and those who sacrifice sacred cows are not allowed to conduct any business inside the temples. Listen in.
सभी हमारा दक्षिण कन्नड़ और उडुपी जिले का सभी हिंदुओं में दुख है। बार बार इधर मंगलूर में हमारा कोस्टल एरिया में हिंदुओं का ऊपर अत्याचार हो रहा है, हिंदुओं का ऊपर मारपीट कर रहा है। इसलिए हिंदुओं ने सोचा है इस साल हमारा कोई मंदिर का कार्यक्रम हो, कोई मेला हो, मुस्लिम को हम इधर व्यापार नहीं देंगे, दुकान खोलने के लिए हम नहीं देंगे, ऐसा एक निर्णय।
Well, let me go across to Imran Khan, who's joining us, as well as Neha. Imran, if you can just tell us, we heard that this year, this man says none of the Muslim traders are going to be allowed to take part in the temple fair. What has been the custom so far till now?
Well, across the coastal districts and especially we're talking about coastal Karnataka, these fairs happen once every year during the month of March and April. And various temple trusts carry out this chariot march, and also fairs are conducted. So far the custom has been that even for the Muslim shopkeepers, their contract has been given. They usually hold, where seats are allotted for anybody to trader. It is an auction, and they participate in the auction and participate in the temple fair. But for the past 2-3 years, we've been seeing that these posters are coming up. But this time, many of the posters have come up in coastal Karnataka. We're seeing Shimoga and other parts of Karnataka where this issue of not allowing Muslim traders to be allowed near the temple premises or to the fair is coming up. No group, names are not there on the posters, but VHP has supported it. In fact, what you heard just now was the Sharan Pempel, the state leader of the VHP, saying that there have been continuous attacks on Hindus across Karnataka, and they want to make it a message clear that anywhere not on the premises of the temple or any of the religious fairs of Hindus, Muslim shopkeepers should not be allowed. And they also appeal to the state government to enact a law that Muslim shopkeepers should not be allowed in.
So that's very interesting. They've already made this appeal to the state government not to allow Muslim traders in temple fairs. Now, in fact, you have the education minister also who's justified the statement, calling it a reaction to the hijab controversy which has now broken out. Listen in.
इस चीज के लिए एक रिएक्शन आता है। साइंस वालों को सबको मालूम है एक्शन एंड रिएक्शन इक्वल एंड अपोजिट है। वो लोग इसका लैंड रूल ऑफ द लैंड को, लॉ ऑफ द लैंड को किसी ने विरोध से जीवन करता है बोले तो इसको रिएक्शन आता है, रिएक्शन है। जुडिशियरी को विरुद्ध एक बंद पहला हो चुका है, कभी हम लोग सुना नहीं है। कोई जजमेंट के विरुद्ध बंद करना क्या है? मैं बोल रहा हूँ सिद्धरामैया जी को रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा है, इसको पॉलिटिकलाइज मत करो।
Sir, there are several Muslim traders who are not being allowed to participate in the Hindu temple fairs in coastal Karnataka.
I'll look into that.
The Muslim traders have now raised a concern, sir.
I'll look into the whole thing.
Okay.
ಅಂಗಡಿ ಮುಂಗಟ್ಟುಗಳನ್ನ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿ ಟೆಂಡರ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರ ಹಕ್ಕುಗಳನ್ನು ದಮನ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಇದು. ಫ್ರೀ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಇದೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ದಮನ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲಸ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದು, ಇವರಿಗೆ ಫಂಡಮೆಂಟಲ್ ರೈಟ್ಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬಿಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಗೌರವ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕಾನೂನಲ್ಲಿ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ದೌರ್ಜನ್ಯ ಇದು.
Well, in fact, let me go across to Neha. Neha, this is very interesting. If earlier Muslim traders were allowed, then essentially this is a new rule which is being put in place. Does it really have anything to do with the hijab? We cannot disconnect the fact that this row has been kicked up in the face of a massive protest which we have seen, which has engulfed the entire state.
Well, absolutely. In fact, even in the Shivmoga district of Karnataka, where this fair is held on a massive scale once in 2 years, revelers are in fact invited to, sort of take part in the festivities, irrespective of caste, religion or creed. And for the first time, this year we're also seeing that members of that committee also, in fact, in Shivmoga district who organized the fair have said that, even this time around, it was after holding a meeting with several Hindutva groups that this decision was taken in a bid to ensure that the fair goes on smoothly. Now, however, of course, understandably so, we've seen traders, feeling personally attacked over here. They've come out, they've made statements, wherein also they've actually gone on to say that this is an attack not only, of course, on, of course, their community, but also the fact that their business is going to get affected at the end of the day by this. So, of course, at this point in time, like you rightly mentioned, whether this could have been a fallout of the entire hijab issue is, one thing that's being looked at. But on the whole, it's quite unfortunate that, after all of these years, while these fairs, the temple fairs across the state of Karnataka were going on irrespective of, the caste or the creed or the religion of any of these traders, this time around we're seeing that a communal issue has become the forefront of these temple fairs.
We'll keep tracking the developments on that front. This is yet another row which is being kicked off in Karnataka after hijab. Now it is Muslim traders in temple fairs. Thank you so much, Imran, as well as Neha, for getting us those details. A short break. We're returning very shortly.